everyone, welcome to my video. I'm Claire from the Smurfy Girly channel, and this video is going to be a guide to purchasing fragrances for someone when you don't quite know what fragrance to buy them. So this could be very useful for Valentine's, for someone that you love, or any occasion when you need to purchase a fragrance for someone, or you want to purchase a fragrance. So the fragrance is a lovely gift to give and to receive. It's quite a personal gift, so I wouldn't recommend it for someone at work that you don't know too well. It's more of a gift that you can give to someone that you care about, or someone that you perhaps want to get to know a little bit better, shall we say. So with this in mind, let's get started. So fragrances are very, very subjective. Some people hate something and other people will love the same smell. You cannot possibly guess out of nowhere, with no investigative work, you cannot know what someone is going to like. So you need to do a little bit of work here. So what that means is your number one tip is to find out what that person wears already and how they wear it. So for example, if you're looking to purchase a fragrance for your girlfriend, find out what she wears. If you don't know already, if you have access to her perfume collection, have a look, see what she's got, and have a sniff. See what kind of theme have we got going on here. Are they sweet? Are they fruity? Are they floral? Are they all really fresh and citrusy and aquatic? Have a sniff and see what you find. See what she tends to like. If you're unsure or you can't actually see her bottles of perfume, then just ask her or compliment her on her fragrance and say, oh, that's a really nice perfume. Which one is that? Find out what it is, see how it smells. You can look it up on Fragrantica. It's a really good website called Fragrantica, and you can look up all the notes in that perfume. Read the reviews that people have written underneath as well, because that will give you an idea of what's most noticeable about that perfume. And then you can have a guess. You have more of a rough idea as to what kind of fragrance that person really enjoys. And you need to figure out how they wear their fragrances. So does this person only ever wear a fragrance on a night out, or do they wear one regularly every single day? Do they wear one to the office? Do they wear a fragrance to the gym? Do they wear a fragrance just when they're out and about doing chores or with friends? And then you can be more targeted as to what kind of fragrance you want to buy them. So if they only ever wear a fragrance on a night out, then you probably want to buy them a more of a night out style fragrance. There's no point trying to push something onto them that they're not necessarily going to buy into. So there's no point saying, oh, you never wear a fragrance during the day, here's a daytime fragrance. Pick something that they're going to love and enjoy and use. So if they only wear fragrances on a night out and they have a tendency to quite sweet fragrances, then you know that what realm you can start looking at. So for example, your Prada Candy or Jimmy Choo, the original eau de parfum, something that's a little bit sweet with some floral notes. However, they might be a more sporty type and tend to like fresh fragrances to make them feel fresh and clean after a workout or a run. So then you can look at things like Dolce & Gabbana's light blue or light blue intense, or perhaps something from the Guerlain Allegoria line, which does a great range of very fresh and citrusy scents. Even Jo Malone, they do some beautiful citrusy scents that are fresh and clean. The groundwork that you need to do really is think about the person that you are purchasing for. What do they like already? How are they going to wear the fragrance? And what's your budget? You need to have your budget in mind before you head out and go sniffing. Now, a foolproof way of purchasing a fragrance for someone is by asking for a sample. So let's say you've chosen the fragrance, you've decided you're going to buy Bleu de Chanel for your dad because he likes aquatics. He's already got, let's say, Invictus, and so you decide that you're going to get him Bleu de Chanel, but you're still not 100% sure that he's going to love that fragrance. So what you can do is ask the sales assistant for a sample to go with the purchase and a gift receipt. So as long as you've got a receipt, and if you buy from legitimate source, you should be able to return the fragrance if it's unopened. So then what you do is you gift the bottle to your dad with the sample wrapped inside your wrapping paper, and tell dad, try it first, I've got the receipt, here's the gift receipt. If you don't like it, you can take it back to the shop and you can choose one that you do like. And that is a foolproof way of gifting a fragrance. That is not always an option because some counters will not have the sample of the fragrance that you are particularly wanting to purchase. You could source a sample from another source. You could go online and see if you can get a sample, maybe from eBay, or another option is the decanting shops that are available. Fragrance Samples UK in the UK is excellent, and there's also Decant Boutique, which I think are based in the States. So you could source a sample from there to go with your purchase. Another thing I would recommend is, if you have time, if you buy online, you're probably going to find a better deal. Not always, but usually for a perfume that's been out longer, you're more likely to get it cheaper online than if you go into a retail store and pay full retail. Another option that you have is discovery sets. Now, not many designers do this, but a lot of or quite a few of the indie and the niche companies offer discovery sets or sample sets. And what you could do is decide what would suit the person in question. So let's say, for example, you're looking to purchase fragrance for your wife, and currently she wears fragrances. She has a small wardrobe of fragrances. She has some fresh fragrances. She has some floral and some aquatic. So she's quite open-minded. And then a discovery set would be great because it's going to give her lots of different options. So for that particular person, I would choose Maison Martin Margiela's discovery set because they have a variety of different fragrances. They have Sailing Day, which is aquatic, Under the Lemon Tree, which is a fresh one. They have By the Fireplace, which is a rich and sweet one, and quite a few other options. So you could then say to your wife, as she unwraps her gift of miniature perfumes, that she can choose the one that she loves and you will purchase it for her afterwards. But at least she's had the option to try them all first and she can choose her favourite. Now, what I'm going to do in a separate video is talk about different personality types and what fragrance houses I think would suit them, or particular fragrances might suit these people. So I'm going to do that separately. Another thing to take into consideration is whether the person you are gifting is into labels, designers. Are they quite flashy? Do they have their designers displayed on their clothes and their shoes? In which case you must definitely go in the designer realms or well-known niche, depending on how well they know fragrances. So someone who's quite flashy, I think you have to buy them Tom Ford or Creed. It's as simple as that. So just get them something that they're going to know, they're going to be proud to tell people they're wearing if they get asked. Also consider whether the person you are buying for is very aware of or very socially conscious, because there are socially conscious brands out there. So there's a brand called Sana Jardin, and they do a sample set, and they it's kind of like fair trade, but even better than fair trade. So they help employ women in underprivileged areas. They help, their ingredients are processed and worked by these women, and the byproducts are given back to the women, and they will use those byproducts and they will sell those byproducts and make money from those byproducts, as well as being employed by the company. So if you have a socially conscious person or someone who is very environmentally aware, then go for a company that fits that ethos. Another idea is Lush. Of course, Lush are very much against animal testing. They are trying to reduce how much packaging they use. All their packaging is recyclable. They use sustainable ingredients. So of course with Lush, their fragrances can be a little bit polarizing, so you need to make sure that you know what you're doing with those fragrances. So there's a lot to think about. So the main things to take on board is consider the person, who they are, what they wear at the moment, what's their ethos in life, what's the aim of the fragrance that you're gifting them, something special to wear on special occasions. Is it going to fit in with their lifestyle? Is it something that they're going to love and they are going to see as a well thought out, thoughtful gift? If you don't take anything into consideration and just go and sniff and choose something that you like and gift that to someone, there's a huge chance you are wasting your money and the receiver is not going to enjoy the present. So it does require a little bit of thought when it comes to purchasing fragrances as a gift for someone. I really hope that's helped in some way. If not, just give me a thumbs down and I will shut up. Look out for my next videos then that are coming up. I'm going to do some more on gifting, and also I'll probably do a couple of Valentine's ones specifically. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.